The stream comes on out of nowhere. Out of nowhere, my stream comes on. I know it's Halloween week. Guys, if you're just joining us, if you're just joining us right now off of on the live stream, if you're joining us on the radio station, if you're joining us right here on, like I said, on the video live stream, because the video live stream is now working. Oddly enough, the video live stream is now working. This has been the weirdest morning already. Already, it's a strange morning. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. No doubt. It's weird. It's weird, man. I don't even know what else to say. Except it's odd. It is. It's an odd morning already. This is crazy. We're on the crazy train. Literally, I'm sitting there. I'm frustrated because the video stream is not working. I still got the radio stream. We're good. Explaining about the Dodgers game last night, Shohei Ohtani. And then my mouth stops working. My computer starts acting funny and it just shuts down. It just shuts down. It comes back up and everything is working again. Explain that to me. It shut down and now everything is working again. That is wild to me. That's wild to me. I don't know, dude. That was crazy. That was wild. I'm still tripping over it. I am still tripping over it. Literally, the stream was out, wasn't functioning, and now it works. The computer shut itself off to restart. My computer does not do that, especially not mid doing anything, right? I have to physically do that. It shuts down. It comes back. And here we are. Now the stream works. It is just Tuesday, right? Yeah. It's just Tuesday. I mean, we're not talking Halloween until Friday. But that's some serious, straight up supernatural events occurring in my studio right now. Yeah. Definitely supernatural events. There you go. We're changing the fonts. We're going full creepster mode now because that was strange. That was strange. Might as well put up a Halloween overlay too while we're at it. Might as well while we're at it. If we're going to get all this creepiness going on. Man, that was so weird. That was so weird. Huh. Anyway. All right, let's kind of put the weirdness behind us. How was you guys' weekend? Ours was full packed. Man, we called a football game Friday night, had to get up Saturday. Got to sleep in actually Saturday, so that was nice. Then we went to a benefit for Bone Crusher, a wrestling buddy of ours who sadly passed away. And it was great being in EPW and in Boonville with all the guys that, man, I came up into this business with. And it was so much fun. Talk about throwing it way back. Way back. We threw it way back Saturday night. Had a lot of fun. It was Big Daddy. You had Brody Hawk, Cody Hawk, Jimmy Blaylock. You had the Asylum. You had Pappy, J Webb, and they had their partner Steven Styles. It was just a fun night. Like I say, just being able to be there with all the guys was fun, reminiscing. After that, though, we went to the Huddle House. I know. we went to the Huddle House. That was I don't want to say the worst experience, but it was an experience. We got there about 10:30, and we left there about 12:30. Now, granted, there was a bunch of us, and we were just hanging out, talking, and having a good time. But our orders didn't get there. I think they forgot us. Of course, there was one cook and one server trying to handle all of that. And I'm pretty sure they're not used to getting this many people here like that. You could tell they were overwhelmed. That lady was all up in her angst, and it was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, when we got our food was good. I mean, there's nothing wrong with the food when we got it an hour and a half later. But it was hot. I mean, it just came off. They just got our order lost in the deal of everybody else's. It was chaos. So I can't say it was the worst experience I've ever had. Now, I've had some pretty bad restaurant experiences, but it was still kind of crazy. It was still a wild event. So we didn't get home. We pulled up in our drive at 2:34 a.m. Sunday morning. 2:34 a.m. Sunday morning. I was like, all right. Now Sunday is shot. Sunday is pretty much shot because I don't think Jennifer got up to almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. And I, of course, got up about 8 because for some reason, no, that's not true. I got up at 10. I did get up at 10 because we watch highlights of the football games. So I did get up at 10. But yeah, it was Sunday was an interesting day. But I will tell you this though, Sunday night I made tea cakes and I made homemade banana pudding from scratch. Not from a Jell-O box, from scratch. That's right. And we didn't eat it Sunday night. We had to let it sit. We let it sit overnight. We tried it last night. Let it sit all day. Let it soak up all. Oh my! Can you talk about good? Sweet Lord! Now I'm getting hungry thinking about it. Probably shouldn't have said that. Yeah, but it was so good, so good. That was our weekend. But it was good. That banana pudding straight out of my Madam Cobweb's cookbook, which you can get for free right now on Kindle. And it should be live on paperback and hardback. I said I wasn't going to do that cookbook in paperback, but I had so many people ask me about paperback form because they didn't want to pay the hardback price that I finally caved, and I went ahead and made it paperback as well. And as of last night when I went to bed, we had 33 downloads of the cookbook. So that was awesome. And I will be interested in seeing and hearing about you guys' experiences with some of these recipes and how you do them and how they turned out for you. I mean, truly. I'm still going through and doing all these recipes I've been making lately have been from that cookbook. And these are recipes a lot of these are recipes I've been given that I haven't made before, that I'm trying out for the first time, which is fun for me, trying out new things, especially when it comes to cooking. You get to try out new stuff. It's fun. It is. But we're going to take our first break of the morning because I have been on here since 8 o'clock, just not live with you guys right here. So you are listening to Undefined Voices right here on undefinedradio.com.
First Security Bank is proud to support all area football teams. While you may not win every game, your friends at First Security Bank hope and pray that you stay safe, play hard, and be true to your team. It takes each one of you to play your role in the game, and it takes each one of us to be your bank. Each position on the team has its challenges, but we choose to persevere and win regardless of the numbers on the scoreboard. Make this season your best season. First Security Bank, we are one. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
North Delta Football is coming to you live all season long, thanks to TBI Fiber, proud sponsor of the Green Wave broadcast. Just like our players on the field, TBI Fiber delivers speed, strength, and reliability you can count on. Lightning fast internet, powerful connections, and dependable service. That's a winning game plan every time. From kickoff to the final whistle, TBI Fiber keeps fans connected. Whether you're tuning in from home, on the go, or cheering from miles away. TBI Fiber. TBIfiber.com, built for the community, by the community.
Let Panola Paper Company be your source for supplies for your business or organization today. They can provide paper, janitorial supplies, food service disposables, office supplies, concessions, party supplies, warehouse and shipping supplies, first aid and safety items, and the list goes on and on and on. With free next-day delivery service to most locations, call them today for a catalog and pricing to start saving your business money. Order online at panolapaper.com, panolapaper.com, or call them at 563-5222, 563-5222. Panola Paper Company in Batesville in the Industrial Park, panolapaper.com.
Caldwell Insurance. Look for us under the clock sign on the square in Batesville. And look for us supporting the North Delta Green Waves in 2025. We have the easiest phone number to remember, 563-4567. We have the easiest website. It's timetoinsure.com. Easy, easy, easy. And we're easy to find. Under the clock sign on the corner on the Batesville Downtown Square. Come see Chris Smith, Brittany Hawkins, Jennifer Miner, and Perrin Caldwell. We work hard to make insurance easy for you at Caldwell Insurance. All right, there you go. Just a few of our sponsors right there. We also like that Kudzu Carts. Kudzu Golf Carts, looking for a great golf cart? Kudzu Carts is the way to go. Visit kudzucarts.com. And also call Cockrell Family Medical Center. Your health matters. So you want a physician who cares. Mike Cockrell on the staff over there at Cockrell Family Medical Center will take care of you. Guys, we appreciate you tuning in so far this morning. As we kind of get into it, what is happening? We've had some weather. I like the weather. I do. I love what we got going on in our weather right now. And these temperatures have been great. It has felt awesome outside. Today, it's going to be overcast all day. We'll have some showers tonight. I know here in our neighborhood, probably after about 4. High near 64 today. It's going to be cool. Let's see. We'll have a low around 45. Wednesday, a high near 53. Oh, my God. Wait a second. Time out. It's getting a little too cool. Come on, 60s and 70s. That's where we want to be at. But a high near 53, wind around 50 miles per hour out of the southwest. Gusts could be as high as 25 miles per hour Wednesday, so be careful. 20% chance of showers before 1 a.m. Thursday, a high near 59. Friday, a high near 63. Saturday, a high near 61. Sunday, 62. I tell you what, when it decided it wanted to get cooler, it did it with some ill intentions. It just said, we're doing it. We're not playing around. We're just going to get cool. You've been asking for it. Here it is. My goodness. Yeah, that's a little much for me. That is a little much for me. A little too much. I don't need all of that now. I don't need all of that. I was looking for, I really wanted to play you guys a song this morning. And I can't find the one I really wanted to do. That's the problem. So I'm going to play this one. This is from Amber Ray Dunn. This is called Karen's Song. And I really love this song. She did a great job on this. This song is a couple years old, but it's awesome. Y'all take a listen.
Yeah.
Downtown Memphis ain't never been a city short of history. I'm proud to say I know I've done my part. This corner here, seen its share of legendary mystery. And through the years, it's somehow stole my heart. Nobody cares about this old place like I do. Nobody cares about this old place for me. And all the ones that did have came to live in the walls around this hollowed ground. Nobody cares about this old place for me. For 23 years, I've seen it all in a bar stool. Across this lacquered countertop, I live my life. Seen countless divorces and marriages start, newlyweds and the broken hearts, people who wound up here just like me. Nobody cares about this old place like I do. Nobody cares about this old place but me. And all the ones that did who came to live in the walls around this hollowed ground. Nobody cares about this old place but me. And Ernestine and Hazel and Mr. Plow are no longer around. And Keenan and Russell came to love it, and then I can't let those guys stand. But nobody cares about this old place like I do. Nobody cares about this old place but me. And all the ones that did who came to live in these walls around this hollowed ground. Nobody cares about this old place for me. One day I'll leave here and you'll see, when it's no longer here, a soul burger and a beer. Nobody cared about this old place for me. Nobody cares about this old place for me. And nobody cares about this old place like me.
There you go. That's the Amber Ray Dunn, Karen song. I love that song. And it's a true song. That's the thing about it, too. It's pretty good. Just because of how factual it is. Written about when Ernestine and Hazel's closed down, a lady who worked there, or it was a lot behind the story. I'd like to get Amber on here one morning and have her tell it because it was awesome. Good morning, Jen. This Hurricane Melissa. Oh my goodness. The Jamaica is about to get hit with a Category 5 hurricane. Melissa is now a Category 5. That is the strongest hurricane to hit Jamaica since they began keeping records of this 174 years ago. Yeah. 174 years ago, they started keeping records of hurricanes. This is the strongest hurricane to hit Jamaica since then. That's wild. That is wild. I mean, it's going to be ugly over there. So what they're saying is the warming of the oceans, the warming of the world's oceans that caused the climate change helped double Hurricane Melissa's wind speed in less than 24 hours over the weekend. Yeah, because those oceans are so warm right now. Yeah, how hot it was this summer? And then going in, we just now started getting cooler weathers. There you go. There you go. And they're already saying there is no infrastructure in that region that can withstand a Category 5. And that the question now is speed of recovery. That's going to be the challenge. Yeah. I mean, what do you do? We kind of take for granted here. At least we know it's going to be rough, but we do have some structures that can kind of withstand a lot of this stuff. But good Lord, sustained winds of 180 miles per hour. 180 miles per hour. That is wild. That is wild. It's going to be ugly. It's going to be ugly, and there's going to be some emergency response needed there in Jamaica. It's just coming. It's coming. Yeah. When's it supposed to make landfall? When is it supposed to make landfall? Yeah, so it'll be within the next few hours. It's matter of fact, it's nearing the southern coast of Jamaica now. Yeah. Good grief, man. That covers half of Jamaica. That storm is so big. That whole path is going to get through there. And it's just, that is crazy. That's crazy. That's going to be wild. That makes no sense, dude. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have all of that. I was in Hurricane Andrew in 1919, which was a Cat 5. There were entire neighborhoods leveled now. Imagine. Yeah, dude, exactly, Larry. And good to see you, Larry. Yeah. I mean, I couldn't imagine being in that god awfulness right there. When that thing hits, when that hurricane hits, oh my Jesus. Knowing you have nowhere to go. Right? Knowing you have nowhere to go. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's wild. And here's a weird thing. We've been talking about how light hurricane season has been this year. It has been pretty mild. Nothing really significant, especially anywhere near us. But this monster right here is about to take out half of Jamaica. There ain't nothing you can do about it. Like, there's nothing you can do about it. There's nowhere to run. There's nowhere to go. You're just going to have to sit there and take it. I feel for those people. I do. I feel for those people. Just knowing that you're just at the whim of nature at this point. Like, there's literally nothing you can do. Like, you don't have a hurricane-proof shelter you could hopefully survive in. And these winds are coming at a sustained 185 miles per hour. Wow. Wow. I feel sorry for them. That is rough. That's going to be bad. Yeah, that's going to be bad. And there is no good Lord. Sitting there looking at it on the radar, and that is massive. You're going to have flooding, landslides. That's all on top of the wind damage, right? I mean, you're going to get all of it. You're going to get all of that.
Of the Caribbean and moving closer and closer to the mainland of Jamaica. It is some distance over of the island and the over.
Wow. Watching these people right here try to prepare for it. That is, geez, man. Jeez. And that report was at 7:25. So this report came in just a few minutes ago. Well, an hour, roughly a little over an hour ago. Man, and this is a fourth storm this season to undergo rapid intensification, meaning because that water is so warm, it just ramps up the power of that storm. And people are like, well, it's only about 2 to 3 degrees warmer. That shouldn't really make a difference. Oh, yeah. Makes all the difference, especially when you're talking about weather. It makes all the difference. Yeah. God would not want to be a part of any of that. No way, man. No way. No, like I said, y'all can have, y'all can have all of that. I know they did reschedule. Speaking of events and things that are happening right now, because I missed getting into all of our local stuff that's going on right at the moment. They rescheduled Trunk or Treat that was supposed to happen tonight is going to now happen Thursday night. It'll be 5 to 6, or that's going to be reserved for children 0 to 3, then 6 to 8 for children 12 and under. All you have to do is bring a can, good to get entry. Same location. We're going to have all the same fun, costumes, games, candy. It's just going to be wild. All they did was move it from Tuesday night to Thursday night. So from the 28th to now the 30th. So bring your kids out, have a good time, and enjoy some community events. That's what I like. I like the community representation, the community events that go on. That's why I love stuff like that. And you hate to see them just get canceled. I'm glad they didn't cancel it. They just moved it to 2 nights later. And I think that's awesome. And I haven't heard how Scare on the Square went in baseball this weekend. I haven't heard how that went this weekend. We know that Friday night is officially Halloween night. How many of you are taking your kids trick-or-treating? How many of you are taking your kids trick-or-treating? I know we will be in Oxford calling a football game, North Delta's last regular season home game of the season. We'll be calling that Friday night. And then Saturday, we are headed to Missouri because we got some wrestling to do. That's right. We got some wrestling to do in Missouri this weekend. So I know that's what our weekend will look like. What's you guys' weekend going to look like? What are you guys' weekend going to look like? Ours is, that's ours. Ours is going to be just traveling. Think about all these other people. And now the government's still shut down. Which means, guess what? SNAP benefits are about to end on November 1st. Yeah. For those of you who are receiving them SNAP benefits, it's not going to be good. But I mean, it's just you're being held hostage right now. There's not a whole lot you can do about it. There's not a whole lot. Yeah. Until they get up and do something, there's not. Oh, the inside look of this hurricane is wicked. I wish y'all could see this. The inside view of this hurricane is wicked looking. It is. It is very wicked looking. That is crazy. That's craziness. That's wild looking. How brave do you have to be to fly inside of a hurricane? Now they'll come from the top of the hurricane, right over the top of it, inside the eye of it. And you see the eye wall all around them, and you look down where it's all dark and crazy and swirling below. Yeah, all dark, crazy, and swirling down below. Wild people, man. People are they got stones. They do have stones. They do have stones. Today in history, The Statue of Liberty was dedicated in New York on this day in 1886. That's right, 1886. In 1636, that's right, you heard me. 1636, Harvard College was established. In 1962, the Cuban Missile Crisis Compromise happened on this day. And in 1991, the perfect storm strikes the eastern seaboard. Y'all remember that movie? Yeah. There we go. In 1858, so for you shoppers out there, Rowland Hussey Macy opened his first New York store at 6th Avenue and 14th Street in Manhattan. Yeah. There you go. There you go. In 1922, fascism came to Italy as Benito Mussolini took control of the government. In 1936, President Franklin D. Roosevelt rededicated the Statue of Liberty on its 50th anniversary. We've had this thing for a hot minute. Yeah. We've had this thing for a hot minute. And there you go. And in 2001, the families of people killed in the September 11th terrorist attack gathered in New York for a memorial service filled with prayer and song on this day. And there's your today in history, folks. If you don't know about it, you're doomed to repeat it. Yeah, there you go. On the AP News, Jen, I was doing the AP News. They were showing stuff in there about the hurricane, which is, again, kind of weird and crazy. Kind of wild. But it's time. It's that time of the show. We got to get our Michael Bates fix in because it sounds like everybody kind of needs some. Everybody kind of needs some Michael Bates in their life. That's what we're doing right now. And I wanted to do this one. This one's called Rule Following. Check this out. Let me know what you think about this, guys.
Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service, your locally owned family funeral home and cremation service in Batesville. We love supporting our North Delta Green Wave High School athletics, and we are ready for some football. We are proud of the programs at North Delta and the hard work our athletes have put in. Wells Funeral Home and Cremation Service in Batesville, proud of our Green Waves. We are ready to serve you, and we are ready for some football. Visit our website at wellsfuneralhome.net or call us at 662-563-5700.
Hey, good morning to you, everyone. Happy to be along with you here live in the studio. One of the things that really stands out when you study the life of Jesus is that of his compassion. Matter of fact, it's worded so on a number of occasions. Matthew chapter 8, when the leper comes to Jesus and everyone else is supposed to stay away from him, he's to have no contact with people without leprosy, falls before Jesus, worships him, says, Lord, I know that if you will, you can make me clean. And the Bible says that Jesus had compassion upon him and he made him clean. He reached out his hand and touched him, showing that compassion. In Matthew chapter 9, the next chapter, down around verse number 36, Jesus sees all these people who have left their homes and where their food is stored to travel around to hear him teach out in the mountains and wilderness areas. And the Bible says that he looked at them with compassion because he saw them as sheep having no shepherd. There are just so many things, even when the word compassion isn't used to describe the ministry of Jesus, that just certainly just screams compassion. The times that he fed those who were hungry, the times where he made the lame to walk and the blind to see, the time that he did so many countless acts of goodness, sharing a meal with tax collectors and sinners who the other Jewish religious folks at least treated as outcasts. Jesus showed compassion in doing those things. He was trying to win their souls for heaven. And folks, isn't that really what it's all about? Is being compassionate. We can dot all of our I's and cross all of our T's, and we can be as legalistic about rules and commands as we can be. But if we miss the simple principles of mercy and compassion and justice and love, all that rule keeping doesn't really do a lot of good. Want proof? Read Matthew 23. Come down to around verse 23 and following, where Jesus was talking about all the rules and commands that God had given the Jewish people to follow. And yeah, those scribes, Pharisees, and hypocrites, as he deemed them, well, they were really good at following those rules and laws. Matter of fact, made them even tougher for other people to follow than they were willing to do themselves. But Jesus said concerning the actual commands of God, and these you should have done, okay? But you have neglected the weightier matters of the law. And those are some of the things he mentions: faith, mercy, justice. And so mercy, in that sense, often used hand in hand with compassion, given the context. Compassion has to do with not feeling sorry for someone, but kind of having a heart for someone. You feel with them. You feel their pain. You put yourself in their shoes. You walk a mile in their moccasins, as the old Indian proverb says. But the idea is you put yourself in that other person's position. And when we do that, boy, the view and the perspective is a lot different. When we finally quit looking at things from our side of the fence, and maybe we begin seeing and feeling the hurt of others, seeing maybe a desperate situation as Jesus saw in others so many times, who were so downtrodden and sin riddled and just could not find peace. Today and every day as we go about, may we seek the weightier matters of the law. May we seek the reason all those laws were given, not for the sake of law keeping, but these are the things that help us, or should help us, do the weightier matters. Paul talked about that in Romans chapter, 13 or so, about verses 9 and 10. The law says don't commit adultery. Why? Because you don't do wrong to your neighbor when you love your neighbor. It's a higher plane than the world lives by, but God expects his people to think about and live by the weightier matters of the law. One of those is showing other human beings compassion every time we have the opportunity. May we be ready to do so. In view of eternity, am I a compassionate person? Thank you for listening today. I'm Michael Bates.
There you go. Awesome. Another awesome one from Michael Bates. Appreciate that, guys. As we leave you here this morning, hope you have a great Tuesday. Have a great rest of your day. Be careful out there. Weather will be a little bit nastier tonight, so get ready for that. I was sitting here yesterday. Well, you know what? I think I'm going to wait till tomorrow to tell this story. It's a great story. It's a great story. I was listening to it as I was trying to get everything to work yesterday morning and couldn't get online, so I was playing in the background. I had to go back and re-listen to it because it was so good. It was so good. And it is the story of the Heisman Trophy and the man behind it. It's a fascinating story. If you're a sports fan, if you're just a history fan, it's a fascinating story, and we'll talk about that on tomorrow morning show. On our Wednesday show on Hump Day, we'll talk about it then. Until then, I hope y'all are safe out there. Be safe. Be kind to somebody. It's not that difficult. It's not that difficult. Right now, our new book, Madam Caldwell's Cookbook, is out. It's free. The Kindle version is free. We also have it on paperback and hardback. I prefer the hardback version. The hardback is nice. But I did go ahead and put it out in a paperback form because I had some people complain they couldn't afford the hardback. I wasn't going to do it because I believe the hardback is really cool the way it is. But the more I thought about it yesterday, I'm more like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and do that because I want everybody to be able to enjoy it. And not everybody has a way to get Kindle or wants to get on Kindle and use Kindle. So at least this way, there's opportunity for everyone, right? And I've even made it free through Halloween. It's free through Halloween. So jump on Amazon and grab your copy. Jump on Amazon and grab your copy. You're not going to get a better opportunity to get a free cookbook with some delicious recipes in it. And I can tell you they're delicious because I made that banana pudding. And son, it's good. It's so good. So good. That banana pudding I made is terrific from scratch. And when you bite into it, and I'm about to have that for breakfast because it has eggs in it, right? It has eggs, has milk. That's breakfast. Yeah. So I'm about to go have a little breakfast, a little banana pudding breakfast. But I'm about to have some breakfast. So let's go. Let's go. And it's going to be delicious. I can already tell it. I sense it. I sense it already. I do. I sense it in my bones. Sense it in my bones. And I'm ready for it. So let's go. Let's go. Well, I hope you'll have a great day. Until then, be safe. And I will see y'all next time.